listening to In Between the Lines podcast with Shamar and J. Nothing is out of bounds.
Yo, In Between the Lines podcast. I'm Shamar. That's Jay. You are the Pod Squad. Thanks for joining in, Jay.
Bro,
What's going on?
another week, bro.
Another week?
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah, another week down. Another week down.
He feeling this one, y'all. Especially in that age group.
You know what else is crazy? And this is going to be possibly a touchy subject for the internet. But for men, I think it should be a conversation, and it should be included with all this political talk about it. Women and abortions. Should men have a right in a woman's abortion?
Nah. Nope. I don't agree with that at all, bro.
Because it's his child as well.
But I don't agree with that, bro. That's a woman's body.
But it's his child.
I get all that. But that's her domain. That's her body. That's her decision. You can't touch that one, bro. That's trouble.
Why do you think it's trouble? Just because it's their body? Like, you don't think the man should have right? So if a man, so let me say this. So if you want to say that, if you want to say you can't have a decision on a woman's body, and that's cool. Like I said, it's a conversation I think that should be had. But if a guy wants you to have an abortion and you don't, shouldn't a guy have a legal ask? Like, do you want to be a parent to this father? If you go ahead and you a parent to this child, if you go ahead and have this child, I shouldn't have to be involved because of whatever. Like, shouldn't the child somehow, if you have an abortion, I have no say. If you want to keep it, I have no say. So they should always, since the woman can get an abortion, the guy should have the authority to say, I don't want to be a part of this child's life and not be in repercussion of it. Like, it should be like something there to say, you pregnant, I don't want you to have it, but you want to have it, but I don't want to be on the hook if you want to have it.
Oh, shit, bro. Well, bro, are you, first of all, that's a courageous question.
Yeah, and like I said, the internet might go crazy over it, but I'm just saying, like, the man has no rights until the child is born, and then
Listen,
especially if you don't want the child. Now, y'all both laid down without protection, so y'all both want it. If I gotta suffer the consequences too of raising a child when I don't want to, but I gotta suffer the consequences of wanting to have a child and you don't want it, and I gotta suffer losing my child.
Bro, will you stop with the terminology of suffering? That's not bro. I'm gonna turn him loose. Pod Squad, get him. I ain't fucking with this shit.
Why is
this shit's true.
If I have to,
you gotta hear yourself, bro. You can't talk like that, bro.
What?
Talking about on the hook and suffer the consequence. We talking about we talking about a baby, bro. What the fuck you mean?
So if we talking about abortion, then that's what I'm saying. Like, and if you have an abortion,
but how you suffering? You?
No, because I might want the child, so I have to suffer that loss.
But you talking about you don't want it though? Like,
no, I just said in both scenarios. I said if you don't have it, then I have to suffer, and I want it. I have to suffer that loss of, damn, my child.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Might not be here. But if I have it, and then I gotta be on the hook, or if you have it, and say the guy don't want it, then he's on a hook for child support most likely, and has to go through that for 18 years. Like,
and that's
the man has basically what I'm saying. The man is in limbo either way. Like, I think the man in that situation should have some rights with the child before he should have some input. Should have some rights before the child.
All right, Pod Squad, I'm gonna handle this one real fast. Then y'all can get his ass. All right. This is my response, and I'm gonna say this, bro. You really touched on some real crazy shit just now.
Yeah, I prefaced it and said,
fuck, this is and I don't want to be responsible for what I'm about to say because, listen, I'm just trying to answer the question.
Mm-hmm.
I think the first thing somebody's gonna tell you when you telling this kind of story is this is part of the conversation you should have before you lay down with the person. If you don't want to be on the hook or you don't want to be in limbo in any kind of way, because that's the responsibility that comes with the two people that's having consensual sex.
Correct.
Now that's the politically correct answer. That part right there.
Correct.
Okay.
Now, both people's fault.
Okay. Now this is the fucked up part of the answer that people might not like. At the end of the day, if you don't want to have the perfect situation, the story I'm talking about with my man is married, got side joint pregnant. Clearly, he don't want it.
Correct.
But he's powerless.
He's powerless.
He's totally powerless.
It's all up to her.
So when you say he's going to be on a hook with 18 years of child support or whatever, right? Because he's going to be, right? Whether he's with her or not. That goes back to step one. When y'all decided to have that consensual,
Both of y'all, though.
consensual sex, right? But that decision, I think, the male, myself, you, my bro, we're gonna lose that right when she is impregnated, because now at that point she's carrying all the burdens, the sickness that comes with it, the physical strain that comes with it, the mental part that comes with it.
No, I don't doubt.
You
Do not
know what I'm
deny
saying? So
that.
that's why this is a conversation where like it's fucked up to sit there and say, use words like burdened and stuff.
Well, it can be a burden to some people. Like if you don't want it.
It's because
the burden, because it is, don't just because it don't sound good, don't mean it's not a burden.
But the burden part is, to translate, responsibility. That's the burden, that you have to carry this responsibility.
So then it shouldn't be no abortion, because it's the burden. Like I said, I don't have a say. I might want the child and you don't. Like, she has all the control. She can have the child or she can't.
Yeah.
And if I don't want the child, I can't make her not have it. But if I want the child, she can not agree with me.
Either way, yeah. She has all the power.
I'm just saying, like, a man in this Roe v. Wade and this abortion thing, I think a man should have some type of rights.
Hard argument.
Not a hard argument.
That's a hard argument, Mark.
It's only a hard argument politically. I don't think it's a hard argument.
No, even
if I say I don't want to be, if I say
you
I don't want to
be a father.
I don't want to be the father to the child. I'm not ready for a child. I'm not that.
It goes back to step one.
Right, but again, she has the power to say she don't want to be a mother.
Yeah, but if she do,
so
it goes back to step one.
Equality in
not in that.
It should be. That's what I'm saying. You fought for equality for everything.
But here's why. Because the physical part that comes with that, and us impregnating them. Because now, once we have that moment, it's all on her now. She got to carry the load, literally.
For 9 months.
And saying that. And that's going to come with sickness. That's going to come with emotional distress. It's going to come with a lot. So,
but it's emotional for us, too. If I want the baby and she doesn't and she has an abortion, that's emotional. I have to deal. I'm not saying but the man would have to deal with that sickness, deal with that hurt, deal with that sorrow, too.
Okay, bro. This one you ain't going to win, bro.
I mean, I ain't going to win with today's time, which I'm saying.
At any time. What you talking about?
What I'm saying is, going forward, when you want these people to have abortions, or when a guy don't want to have abortion, I think a guy should be saying, look, if I'm pregnant, the guy should be like, yeah, I'm ready. I want to have it. I want to do it. He should be asked and said, like, if he don't want to be out of it, then it's up to you to fend for it for the 18 years.
So let's do this. Let's kick the can down the road a little bit. Mm-hmm. Let's just say, for example, create a scenario.
And before, not to cut you off, before you had that law right there, if a guy is not on the hook, would stop unwanted pregnancies. I think it will lower, because you have the risk of you have to do it on your own, and then no help and stuff like that. Like if that was in place, I think that would stop unprotected sex a lot.
I don't think so.
I think it would.
I don't think so. I really don't think so.
But go ahead. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, that's cool.
Because it was just in my mind. I didn't want to forget about it.
Got you. Now, and what you saying, and I totally get it, but it's not likely. But to go along and kick it a little bit down the road, what kind of paperwork would be the fuck involved
when you find out you're pregnant?
So, where would that paperwork come from?
The doctor. When you go to the doctor, we're like, oh, you're pregnant.
Right.
We need to see the father.
Right.
Father comes in, take the DNA test. Do you want to be part of this child's birth and life? Part of this child's life. It's a yes or no. If you say no, then the lady has the decision to terminate or keep, which she already has. But now she knows that the man won't be on the hook because you're having this baby, because I didn't have no rights to say if I wanted it or not. It'll be all burden on you. There's no child support coming. There's no even if they say no welfare for it. And everything. I think all that'll change unwanted pregnancies.
Now, and it'll be hard to exclude politics within that equation because of people's rights.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. The man has a right too.
So outside of the politics part and creating this scenario, that's still a hard draw, Mark.
It's not hard. They just canceled Roe versus Wade. They just canceled that.
I do know that. But
that's what I'm saying. Like, they're slowly taking it away.
So you get the call from the hospital. Listen, Mark, this is Dr. MD. I need you to come down here. He got you on speakerphone. I need you to come down here and sign this paperwork. Let me know if you want to keep the baby or not, because Sanquisha pregnant.
Yeah, I think that's I think you would need consent from the father as well.
Now, are you gonna say, hold on, or let me call you right back, or I'm on my way down there?
You be like, what you gonna say? Oh, the next time I can get down there, we gotta get it.
Oh,
it ain't
man.
an immediate thing. When you find out you're pregnant,
That's
you
wild,
gotta go back.
Bro, that's wild, bro.
I'm just saying. I'm just spitballing, trying to get right.
Right, you are.
But I think it's a good plan. I just think
he said it's a plan
because of how the system is now. It sounds outrageous.
The only thing that's fucked up right now, and we talking about the system, and this ain't even a real pushback. This is just in my opinion, and I think it's a fact that you don't audit the child support money. That's my only pushback when it comes to that. You don't audit the child support money. I really want to know where the fuck that money be going, bro.
It goes to the kids.
Oh, that's bullshit. Stop. You know that shit paying the car though.
Oh, I thought you meant like where it's going to. It goes to her.
And bought a wig.
You mean how it's dispersed?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, that's if I got any pushback when it comes to responsibilities of us as men and impregnating women, my shit is this: can we audit our child support pay? I really want to see where the motherfucking money going. How many persons that shit up, boy?
That is
stop some shit.
That is not. I don't think it would because all you do is itemize it right.
Look, it'll lower some payments.
I don't think it'll lower payments.
Yeah, come on, bro. Look at some of this shit out here. $8,000.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying. Shit like that. Yeah, it'll lower some payments, bro. Come on, man.
That's
what the fuck? And who the fuck was paying 15 grand? Nah, I was paying 15 grand a month. Remember that?
Yeah, like stuff like that is where I think child support reform needs to come in. Because
Tyree's getting, not to cut you off, Tyree Gibson, when he got his divorce, he's snapping out 20 grand a month.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Come on, bro.
It's crazy.
Come on.
Like it should be like when you're a celebrity like that, like Tyrese. All right, bro. Here, you got what we're gonna do is you buy her a house for her and her child to live in. You can still own it, but you have a 20-year lease.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You can't sell it. It's their house for 20 years at least.
Okay.
If you decide to give it to her or the child as a gift, then you could decide that. But outside of that, then we'll give you a manageable child support payment. You know what I mean? Like
okay, but
because you shouldn't need to not work because you had a child by a rich guy.
Right. But it do needs reform, and it's crazy that you never really hear these conversations at a high level, man, in a part of a campaign rally or an agenda they want to tackle, bro. You don't never hear that shit, bro.
Yeah, because again, it's just like my abortion joint. It's a joint that's for men, and it looks crazy on women. But I think I think we need to have a whole episode on child reform. Get people in here, and talk who's on child support and ideas of how to reform it and actually start a move. Like I don't know if the abortion thing fly.
That shit won't even make it off the ground. That shit dead upon arrival.
But I do think outside of the abortion, like I said, the abortion thing might be a far stretch, but I think if you're pregnant, you should be able as a man to sign off your rights if you don't want the child.
But okay, now with that being said, right there, that's still, if she decides to keep it,
and if she does,
it has to be, and I'm just trying to be fair. I ain't siding with nobody. It still has to be some kind of financial responsibility, but it should be a cap because he said he didn't want to take part in the child's life. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe a $200 payment, regardless. You know what I'm saying? Something. As far as contribution, I just put $200 out there. I'm just because no, that child still has to be taken care of, Mark.
Yeah, but you have the option not to.
Nah, that can't be an option because.
So then, if you have the abortion without me, what's the consequences?
Nah, bro. No, I'm being rational, bro.
That is rational. It just don't sound good because
that's just a single mother. That's a single mother with no help. You got to step back and look at that. What we saying, literally.
Right, and that's why I said
when you
I know it's not good, and when you put consequences on. See, right now there's no consequences. You can get welfare, you can get child support, and it's why it's happening at a crazy rate. But if you put consequences on it, I think people will think more about having babies, out of wedlock babies with random guys, and having 3 baby daddies with these guys. I think it'll change the mindset when there be consequences in there.
That is such a big turn off. Like when you hear that,
what 3 baby daddies?
Yeah, I can handle. Yeah. I can handle 2, but 3 are rub me.
I don't even know if I can handle 2.
Well, I'm one of them shit happens reality, this, that, and the third. Yeah. But you get the 3, bro, that shit just flip your whole shit. Like, why am I talking to her? That's no fucking way. You know what I'm saying?
And it depends on the age. Well, we had an age where 3, they be grown now.
Okay, but for us, it's different from male to a woman. You know that.
Yeah.
It's cool for us. And I'm being honest. When I say this, women, it don't look as bad when we got 3 different baby mamas. I'm just gonna be honest.
Yeah, it doesn't.
But it really looks bad when you got 3 different baby daddies. That's just how society set it up. You know what I'm saying? That's just one of them things, man. Woo.
But let us know what you think about us having a round table about child support and how we can reform it and everything. Because honestly, we just need to honestly get back to marrying before you carry anyway. But
oh man, here you go with the
I ain't going to dive into that. But
here we go again.
and everything. But yeah, I think we should have a round table, man. The Pod Squad. Let us know in the comments if you want to join our episode. Come up one of these weeks.
Not only that, tear into his ass. That shit he just said, it should rub some women wrong. I'm gonna turn y'all loose, get his ass.
No, I don't think it. I mean, I think it's going to rub some women possibly wrong, but I think it's
possibly.
I think it's an honest,
possibly.
I think it's an honest question on how to equal the playing field on parental rights and parental inclusion.
Okay, well, I definitely want to hear these comments. And please direct them shits to Mar.
Direct it to me. And I'll respond.
The light-skinned guy.
He just got to respond to y'all. He just be looking. He just
hey, man, listen, I don't want to argue with nobody, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it ain't no argument here, man.
It's all love, man. Great conversation.
Great conversation, man. And that's it, man. It's the In Between the Lines podcast. Another episode down.
Still black and
Pod
white.
Squad, stand up.
New members, man.
Pod Squad, stand up.
Oh,
Pod
my bro
Squad,
getting his buttons together over there. We on our fucking way, bro.
Little at a time.
I might want to jump on this Pod Squad shit. He got the buttons working and shit.
Yeah, definitely, man. It's the In Between the Lines podcast. I'm Shamar. That's Jay. You're the Pod Squad. Make sure you tune in to every episode that we drop, man. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share, man. See y'all again on the next episode.
Peace.